What's up, guys? I know it feels like it's been forever since we've been together. I hope you guys all had a good Christmas and New Year's. I am super excited to be back in life groups this semester. And as you saw in the title card, our series for this semester is called The Hall of Faith. And we're going to be focusing primarily on chapter 11 in the book of Hebrews. Now, I grew up in a little town in Ohio called Dover. It's about 2 hours from Marysville. But my hometown is only about 30 minutes from Canton, Ohio, which in Canton, Ohio, it is the home to the NFL Hall of Fame. So as a big NFL fan, I visited the Hall of Fame multiple times. There's lots of cool memorabilia and there's NFL history there. It's a really cool spot to go and visit if you're a football fan. The primary draw, though, to go to the Hall of Fame is the Hall of Fame Gallery. So this is a room, and it's filled with the statues of all of the Hall of Fame players, right? So every NFL player, if they get chosen or inducted to be part of the Hall of Fame, they get a lifelike statue of their head made. It's like from their shoulders and up, and it's displayed in the gallery, right? So you walk in, it's this massive room, and there's just rows upon rows of these statues of NFL players who have been chosen to be in the Hall of Fame, who are legendary players, right? They're forever memorialized for their accomplishments on the football field. Now, you may be thinking, Tim, what does this have to do with our Bible study? Well, you probably noticed the similarities between the Hall of Fame and then our series title, The Hall of Faith. Right? Hebrews 11 is famously called the Hall of Faith by many different readers, right? Because within it, what we find is the author of Hebrews, he tells us about a ton of different people who had faith in God, right? And like the football players, like they are memorialized into the Hall of Fame because of their football accomplishments. In the Hall of Faith, we find these believers memorialized in here because of their faith. They're written about because of the faith that they had. So it's safe to say that this semester, what we're going to be talking about is faith. So to start, I want you guys to pause here. I want you to ask this question. What is faith anyways? Luckily for us, the author of Hebrews, he actually defines faith right at the beginning, right? So if you're open to Hebrews 11, we're going to look at verse 1. This is what he writes. Hebrews 11, verse 1. Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Right? Faith, it has a lot to do with what we talked about last semester when we talked about believing, right? Believe. Having confidence and assurance about something. You're believing in it. But I would say that faith takes belief one step further because it's not just believing in something, but specifically it says believing in something that you can't see, right? Faith, it involves things that are unknown. It involves things that you cannot see. See, this semester, the goal is for all of us to learn more about having faith in the Lord, about having faith in God. And that starts with believing in Him, right? What we talked about last semester, it starts with believing that Jesus is the Son of God. It starts with believing who God is. But it also means a lot more than that. And we are going to study this topic by working through this passage of the Hall of Faith. And we're going to look at the different stories that the author points to. You know, throughout, as he calls out different believers from the Bible, we're going to look at their stories and say, what do we learn from them about having faith? And then in doing so, we'll learn, okay, what does it mean for us to have faith in God? But here's how we are going to define faith this semester. Faith is believing in God and fully trusting Him. Faith is believing in God and fully trusting Him. Today, you guys are going to discuss more about what faith is in some discussion time. But before we go, I need to give you two quick announcements for this semester. So the first is this. This semester, I'm going to be offering you guys more challenges for you to do. If you remember, I did it a couple times last semester, challenged you to read the book of John maybe. But I'm going to do that more this semester, memorizing passages, reading the Bible and taking notes, right? Things like that. But what I'm going to do is each challenge that you're offered, I'm going to assign a point value to it. And then I'm going to set a goal for you to try and achieve by the end of the semester. And if you can earn enough points through doing the challenges to achieve that goal, you're going to receive the prize, right? And this isn't like, oh, you're going to get a bag of candy. I'm saying if you can meet the goal, if you get enough points, we're going to do maybe like a day trip to Kings Island or to Kalahari or a trampoline park or some other awesome, like dope day trip, awesome event, right? But you're only going to get to go if you accumulate enough points over the semester, right? So this isn't going to be like, hey, I do this for 1 week and I've got enough points. It's going to take some commitment over these next couple months, right, of doing different things. But I promise you it'll be worth it. I'm going to make the prize worth it. So be on the lookout for more information on those challenges and different things so you can start to do that. The second announcement is this semester, we're not really going to be doing any videos. We're going to change it up. There might be some videos here and there, but primarily this semester, your leaders are going to be teaching during life group, right? I think you guys will like this change because you don't have to sit and watch a video of me talk for 10 to 15 minutes, right? You're going to get to engage with your leader, to discuss, to ask questions, to learn, right? Kind of similar to what we do at GSM Live, right? We're in person, right? That's going to be starting next week. So come next week ready to engage and to listen. But for now, that's all I have for you. I hope you guys have a good discussion. I love you all, and I will see you at Life Group.